post commentary on another DLTK level, Frigate. Pretty easy level. I'll even say it's even easier than Facility. So there's a lot of ways you can do this level. You know, so there's not really any wrong or right way. I'll just kind of explain the way I took. Again, I didn't really try to do like a speed run or anything like that. Just a nice, easy way to beat it in under 20 minutes. Alright, so for this first guy, it's kind of like a glitch, I think, with these guards. Like you can see through doors and stuff. So there's two guards in this level, there's two guards in this level in particular that can see through doors. That's one of them. And when he sees you, he runs away the long way around to get to you. And when he does, he goes up these stairs, and all you gotta do is bitch slap him. You want to kind of kneel, because these guards have a really high tendency to kneel when they first see you to shoot you. So you kind of have to kneel to counter that. Not too many guards. You really don't have to bitch slap too many guards in this level. You start off with a little bit of ammo and a pretty decent. I think you start off with the PP7, but the ammo could be used for the automatic silencer, or whatever it's called. I think it's a D5K or something like that. I think, yeah, this guard's holding that gun in particular. So what I usually do is oh, he has a Phantom. So what I usually do is I slap these two guys in particular. This is the other guard that could see through doors. But this guard is actually, it's another glitch on top of that. This guard could actually shoot through doors. So not only can he see through doors, he can shoot through doors. So you gotta be careful not to get in his line of fire there. And again, once he goes down the stairs, just make sure you kneel. These guys are pretty easy in general. They don't really have a very high reaction speed. If anything, they just have a tendency to jump around a little bit. Not anything special, really. Just gotta pay attention and not just, if they do jump or side jump, you gotta counter it with, you gotta kneel with them is what you gotta do, because if they side jump, they're gonna kneel to try to shoot you. So after I kill this guy, I usually go straight up here and get the attention of these guys in here. And then what I like to do is I blow up this computer thingamajig, and it usually kills at least one guard. And I wait a few seconds for the smoke to clear. Usually all the guards, now there's usually one or two that still live, but what they do is these guards are like, I don't know how, when they programmed this game, these guards had to be like just the most retarded guards I've ever seen. They take like the long way around to get to you. So what they end up doing is they end up like going through some like passageway to get to you, and it's like 10 times longer. So I usually just bypass them. They'll be standing where they last detected me, which is fine. I'll just avoid them completely. So then I peek in and out to get that guard's attention. Well, both those guards' attention actually. And usually One of them, I think you can kind of see him there in that doorway. One of them will be standing where he last seen you, and sometimes the other guard takes a long way around. See, here he comes. And apparently he... So, just kind of waiting to see if any other guards come. And you can pretty much just go full blown on this guy. You don't have to bitch slap him. Now, there may be some other guards that may be attracted to that, which is okay. You just gotta kind of wait a few seconds just to make sure that they don't show up. Now when you do this, you want to peek in and out. You just don't, because he may not have his back turned. And I think I just decided to unload on the guy. Now this will definitely attract guards, which is fine. I'm fairly confident this is a pretty easy level. So I just decided to take that risk, and I think, if I remember correctly, I attract 2 guards when I do that. I don't remember. But most of the time what happens is a guard that detects you, he'll be standing where you last shot your bullet, and it's right in here. So, yeah, okay. So I get one of the guards' attention, because the other one had his back turned, which was good. And he'll take the long way around, which is the other way. Like, if you see the common theme in this level, they're stupid, they take the long way around. Okay, usually when they get to this point, you just gotta play cat and mouse with them until they stop. So, eventually they stop chasing you if you just kind of keep playing cat and mouse with them here. Just kind of, they detect you, but they can't see you, so eventually they stop running for you, like how he did there. So when he stops running, just blow him away. Pretty simple, really. Now, when you kill these guards up here, you may attract 1 or 2 of the guards from down below when you do that. So you want to kind of be aware of that. So after I kill him, I usually get that guy's attention. And all you gotta do with those guards that are holding those guys hostage, you don't even have to shoot them. You just gotta make yourself visible to them. They shoot them, and they won't die because they also have 1,000% health. The hostages, which is a good thing. So all you gotta do is peek in and out, so they can see you. You don't have to shoot them. So once again, it's playing cat and mouse with the guy until he stops running. Eventually he will. Doesn't take very long. And bada bing, bada boom, he's fucking dead. Yeah, it doesn't take much. And I get this guy's attention. Shot him in the ass. Shot me in the ass, Hoyt. Shot me in the ass. It's kind of like leaning one way to the other. I'm kind of waiting until he stops moving his head. So after I get that hostage, I like to go down where the helicopter is and take this way to get to the engine room. There's another way you could take, which I think is harder. Now, usually there's 3 guards standing in this here. Obviously one of the guards detected me, and he ran up to where I last shot my last bullet, where I killed the other guard. So usually I just try to bitch slap these guys. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could kind of like shoot near them, and that right in that little like garage area right before right after the helicopter, you kind of use that as a holding point. But I don't know. It's a little bit risky. You may get 1 or 2 guards coming after you at once. So I just decided to bitch slap these guys. Again, I'm not trying to do a timed run or anything. Just doing it the way I think is the safest way to beat the level in a reasonable time. So what I end up doing is I end up bitch slapping this guy, the guy you see ahead of you, and there's 3 guards in the next area, 2 to 3 at bitch slap. And it's really kind of crucial. If you're gonna take this way, you gotta kind of force to bitch slap at least 2 to 3 guards in this next area, because it's kind of tricky. If anything, this next area coming up is probably the trickiest part of the whole level. It's not even that hard. It's just, you know, you may die a couple times when you get to this point. It just takes a little bit of practice, but I'll kind of explain as I go along. So what I'd like to do is I automatically kneel here for these next couple guys. All you gotta do is peek in and out there to get that guard's attention. And you want to stand as close as you can to the door and kneel at the same time. And leave the door open, don't close the door. Leave it open so they can run right through it. Which I found out, at first I thought closing the door might be easier, but it's harder. Because when you close the door, they tend to like be sporadic when they try to open the door, and when you think they run through the door, they don't. So it's kind of unpredictable. So that's why I leave the door open. Because usually they don't screw around; they run right through it. Which is what I want them to do. But if you don't want to be too far away. You want to be, like I said, as close as you can to the door without being seen. Because the farther you are away from the door or from that opening, the more likelihood they'll get a shot off. And you don't want to be so far in that they'll see you. So then they'll get a shot off before you'll even know it. So again, you want to kneel. And the next guard is on the other side of the door, just peeking in and out. Just like that. And like I said, get as close as you can to that door, just like that, and boom. It worked really nice this time around. Sometimes it doesn't work that nice. They may get a shot off and not kill you, if you're lucky. If anything, that's the hardest part of the way that I took. It's not really even that hard. I think it takes. I said it in my. I did a video on Bunker 2. I think it takes like. It depends like on each guard, but roughly it's 60 slaps to kill a guy. And I just unload on this guy. There's guards that are gonna hear it, but this area up ahead is a pretty good hold point. I like to use this area as kind of like a little hold point. Usually when they run up the stairs, and usually it's pretty good. Even when you got 2 guards running after you, it's a pretty good hold point overall. So there's gonna be at least 3 to 4 guards that are gonna probably kill when you do it like this. There's one. The other one detected me. And you want to kind of be a little bit patient here, because there's other guards in the surrounding area that kind of hear that rapid gunfire, even though it's a silencer. And sometimes it takes those guards like 30 seconds or so to reach you, so you kind of just want to be patient. See, here's one of them. It took them about a good 30 seconds there to reach me. Usually, on average, there's about 3 to 4 guards that you kill. One of them's already standing down there that you'll see, and then 2 more somehow hear the gunfire. And I think this particular time there was just 3 guys total. Or maybe there was, yeah, just 3. So I go down here, and this is the last guy you're gonna slap. You know, you may not have to bitch slap this guy, but I found that if you just unload on the guy with your silencer, there's a small chance you may distract the guard from the engine room you see ahead of you. So, you know, it's a little bit risky to do that. I mean, if I was doing a timed run, I would just say screw it, and I wouldn't even worry about it. But so when I side jump like that, all you gotta do is just kneel real quickly and get as close as you can, and so all they do is kneel. And if they kneel and you don't, it's harder to slap them, and they might get a shot off. So there's no one guarding this guy, holding this guy hostage. Usually there's at least one guy that, I think maybe one of the guys that maybe detected me earlier ran up the stairs, but most of the time there's just one guy standing in there, I believe. So you don't have to worry about another guy in there. So I just unload on him since he's preoccupied with that hostage. Do the same thing with this guy. These other guards here they will not detect that majority of the time. Even if they do, where I'm at, it's a pretty good hold point actually. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. And then for this last guy, you want to kill him to free this hostage, because you gotta have, I don't know how many hostages, I think all but one. So there's 2 hostages left that I could possibly free. So I get this guy, I think you gotta shoot him multiple times to get his attention. So I use this as a hold point. This is pretty much the last guard you're gonna kill in the level. That's pretty much it. Now, on your way back, you kind of want to be semi-careful here. Guards that, not so much in this area, but more so in this area up here, where you kind of use this area up here as a hold point. You want to be really careful. Maybe guards standing where they last detected you. See, there's one of the guards right there. So there also may be guards in here, so you want to be aware of that. There also might be guards standing beyond this door, and there's nobody there, so just kind of want to just double check. It's always a good idea to double check your objectives, just in case. Make sure all the hostages are free, and then there you go. I actually think it's a pretty easy level, I actually think it's easier than Facility. That's pretty much it.